versus Michigan. The scarlet and gray versus the maize and blue. To many fans on both sides, this is a one-game season. Ohio State, of course, defending national champions, but Michigan has bragging rights. They've beaten their rivals the last 4 times. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 16 team of the land, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the third-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Michigan's offense trots out there to open this game. Well, Michigan versus Ohio State. I don't have to say too much more, but a lot was said after last year's Wolverine victory in Columbus. A lot of John. Buckeyes eventually use that as fuel to go on and win the national championship.
Usually when Ohio State and Michigan get together, not only the emotions, but the line of scrimmage decides the outcome of the game. And last year was no different. Michigan, to their credit, Mason Graham and company, dominating Ohio State's run game, pressuring the quarterback, and that's what eventually led them to a victory. They didn't have a whole lot going for their own offense, but their defense was dominant. And the Buckeyes, in my opinion, I think they used that loss as a springboard to their next 4 games in a national championship. Cannot wait to see the emotions on this field and what the results are of this year's game. What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Klein. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. On the run, it's Haynes. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team, because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Ohio State's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football.
Important second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
To the air, it's Sayin. Running out of time in the pocket. We pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Boy, this defense is taking advantage of an opportunity. Their own offense scores on the opening drive. Now a big sack here on third down. Big decision here on your own side of the 50. Do you go for it or do you punt and give that offense the ball back?
Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. On the ground, it's Haynes. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
2nd down after that short completion. Keeping it on the ground here. And we've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Handoff running right. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and... But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's McCulley. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
1st down and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, his offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker who comes home with a blitz and gets the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage. The defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
enough to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Looking deep down the left side. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Getting set. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring it down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of 17.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Trying to find room. It's Haynes. He's past the marker and still going. The defense has got it. Football comes out. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit. So
the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To throw, it's Sand. He's running out of time here. Oh, and he's lost the ball. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
The Wolverines will kick it deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Brings up second down.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the run, and you're taking a deep shot. And it's called in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. To throw, it's Sand. Not able to connect, incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Back to throw again. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good front work by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on the screen. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And that will give them the lead now. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in Arizona.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Here's the point after attempt.
Kicker on for the extra point.
With the PAT good, it's a 3-point lead now, 13-10. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Has the first down and more. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Man, that is impressive run here by this back. Not only to be able to pick up those big yards, but what I love to see is the mental toughness. This guy put the ball on the ground the last time he had it. The coach doesn't shy away from getting the ball very next time out, and he delivers with a big gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
First down, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And the Wolverines will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And he's got it at the 15. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Peoples. Buckeyes pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Handoff heading left. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the 4th coming up. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets loose. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to take off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
And
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
A sack makes it second down and forever. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes third and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Keene. Bringing pressure. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. Leaning on the run game here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Looking for some space. It's Peoples. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains 10 after that miss.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's McCulley. He has first down yardage at the 46.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Klein. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
High completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Brown trying to help out here on fourth down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. And the quarterback just takes a knee. That's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in higher ranked respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.